एवरीवन, आज हम लोग स्टार्ट करने जा रहे हैं अपनी एसएससी सीजीएल की मैथमेटिक्स सीरीज़। इस सीरीज़ में हम लोग बेसिक से लेकर एडवांस तक सारे टॉपिक्स को टच करेंगे और हर टॉपिक को बहुत ही आसानी से समझने की कोशिश करेंगे। तो आज जो हमारा पहला टॉपिक है वो है लाइंस एंड एंगल्स। तो हम लाइंस एंड एंगल्स को थोड़ा अच्छे से बेसिक से समझने की कोशिश करते हैं, जिससे जो भी बच्चा पहली बार अपनी एसएससी सीजीएल की जर्नी स्टार्ट करने वाला हो तो उसे बहुत आसानी हो इन सब चीज़ों को समझने में। तो हमारा सबसे पहला टॉपिक है लाइंस एंड एंगल्स। ओके, तो इनमें जो सबसे पहला टॉपिक आएगा हमारे पास वो है कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री एंगल्स। ओके, complementary angles. What are complementary angles? Those angles whose sum is 90 degree, they are known as complementary angles, and those two angles whose sum is 180 degree, they are known as supplementary angles. So what is complementary angles? Let's say theta 1 plus theta 2 is nothing but 90 degree. What are supplementary angles? In supplementary angles, theta 1 plus theta 2 is equal to nothing but 180 degree. Let's say you have been given an angle theta, okay? So what will be its complementary angle? The complementary angle of this theta is nothing but 90 minus theta. And if you want to find out the supplementary angle, it is nothing but 180 minus theta, okay? So this is how you can calculate complementary angles and supplementary angles, and these things are the basic foundation of this topic. Now we will try to understand what are parallel lines. Parallel lines होती क्या हैं? Parallel lines, अगर मैं दो straight lines बना दूँ, ठीक है? What are these? These are parallel lines. What is the definition? That two lines which are at some distance apart, let's say d distance apart, okay? Let's say d distance apart, and these two lines will never intersect each other up to infinity, right? So these are known as parallel lines. Let's say that these two are parallel lines, okay? These two are parallel lines, and if I draw a transverse lines between these two lines, okay, I'll get angles. I'll get angles from here. Let's say this is angle 1, let's say this is angle 2, let's say this is angle 3, let's say this is angle 4. Okay, this is angle 5, this is angle 6, this is angle 7, and this is angle 8. Okay, now I'll give you various types of angles which will help you to solve various problems of lines and angles in just few seconds. So firstly we'll try to understand what are corresponding angles. The corresponding angles are nothing but 1 and 5, 3 and 7, 2 and 6, 4 and 8. Okay, let's say we are talking about 1. So I'll mark this as 1. I'll mark this as 1. So 1 and 5 is nothing but corresponding angles. Okay. Now this 3 and 7, let's say. So if I'm going to write this 3 marks here, so this is 3 and 7, so angle 3 is equal to angle 7, this angle 2 is equal to angle 6, angle 2 is equal to angle 6, angle 2 is equal to angle 6, and angle 4 is equal to angle 8. Angle 4 is equal to angle 8. So these are your nothing but your corresponding angles. So 1 will be equal to 5, 3 will be equal to 7, 2 will be equal to 6, 4 will be equal to 8. Now we will see what are vertically opposite angles. So what your vertically opposite angles will be nothing but 1 and 4. Angle 1 is equal to angle 4. Angle 2 is equal to angle 3, angle 6 is equal to angle 7, and angle 5 is equal to angle 8. So these are your vertically opposite angles, those angles which are opposite to each other through this transverse line are nothing but vertically opposite angles. So you'll have to remember these. Now we are going to see what are alternate angles. Alternate angles are nothing but angle 4 and 5. Angle 4 is equal to angle 5. Angle 3 is equal to angle 6. Angle 2 is equal to angle 7. Angle 1 is equal to angle 8. So these are your alternate angles, right? 4, 5, 3, 6, 2, 7, 1, 8. So this is your alternate angles look like. Now there is another property that we'll have to look into it, which is interior angles, sum of interior angles. Now in this, what I'm going to do is angle 3 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. Angle 4 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degree. So this is a very basic property. You will have to remember all of these to solve any question of lines and angles. Now we are going to apply these concepts into questions. So suppose this question has been given to you, right? You can see that this is angle B is 4x, angle C is 5x, angle D is 3x, right? What we have to find is we have to find the supplement angle of x. So this is a very important question. So let's see how I'm going to solve it here. Suppose so this is your 3x, right? This is your 3x. If I make a line here, right? So this 3x will be this 3x, right? This 3x will be this 3x. Why? Because of alternate angles. Right? These are nothing but alternate angles. Okay. So when this 3x is there, so this 3x is 3x because of alternate angles. So the entire angle is 5x. So this angle will remain what? 2x. Why? How? This is nothing but 5x minus 3x. 5x minus 3x. Okay. So this is very simple. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, so what you know is these 2x and 4x are interior angles. 2x and 4x are interior angles, right? And you know that sum of interior angle is 180 degree. Sum of interior angles are 180 degree. Okay. So what is this? 4x plus 2x. 4x plus 2x is equal to 180 degree. तो 4x plus 2x 180 degree हो गया है. तो 6x is nothing but 180 degree. X is equal to nothing but 30 degree, right? X is 30 degree. But we don't have to find x. हमें x नहीं पता करना था. हमें पता करना था उसके supplementary angle. So what is the supplementary of 30 degree? The supplementary angle of x is nothing but 180 minus 30, which is 150 degree. So this is your answer. So this is our second question in which AB is parallel to CD. These two lines are there and we have these angles. This is 110 degree, this is 2x plus 15, this is 35 degree. What we have to do is we have to find this x. Okay, we have to find this x. So in this what we are going to do is we'll do a simple mathematics. So you know that this is 70 degree, right? How this is 70 degree? Because these two, the sum of these two angles has to be 180 degree. So this is 110 degree. So what should I add here to make it 180 degree? It has to be 70 degree, right? Now if I try to extend this line here, what I'm going to do is, so this is your triangle, right? So this angle will be 70 degree. How? This is because of alternate angles. Now if you see that there is a triangle, let's say P will give this as Q and this will give as R. Okay, so this is PQR. In triangle PQR, you know that the external angle is equal to sum of two internal angles. In triangle PQR, external angle is equal to sum of two internal angles. Okay, so what is external angle? External angle is this P, this 2x plus 15. So this 2x plus 15 is equal to nothing but 70 plus 35. So you will get this as 105. So 2x is equal to 105 minus 15. You will get this as 90. So x you will get as 45 degree. So you can see that how easy these questions are. Now suppose another question has been given to you and you have to find this angle QRS. What you will have to find? You will have to find angle QRS. How will you be able to find this question? Okay, let me do a basic construction here to make it very easy for you. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to extend this. I'm going to extend this line. Okay. Now, when I am going to extend this line, what you have to do is, you know that this angle is nothing but 70 degree. How come? Because sum of these two angles is 180 degree. If this is 110, what should I add it here to make it 180? It has to be 70 degree. Okay. Now you know that this angle is 130 degree, right? This angle is 130 degree. Okay. So this angle plus this angle, this has to be 180 degree. How come? Because the sum of internal angles is equal to 180 degree. If this is 130 degree, it is nothing but 50 degree. It is nothing but 50 degree. If this is 50 degree, this has to be 50 degree. How? Because these are vertically opposite angles. If these are vertically opposite angles, now what you got is, so you know the two angles of a triangle. So this angle QRS is nothing but 180 degree minus 70 minus 50 is equal to 60 degree. Okay, so this is as simple as that. So you can apply all these information into the questions and then your questions will become very easy. Now you have got another question in which these two lines PQ and RS, they are parallel to each other. You will have to find this angle QOS. Okay, you will have to find this angle QOS. So in this, what we'll have to do is, I'll give you basic instruction in order to help you to find this solution. Okay, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to extend this line here. I'm going to extend this line here. Okay, now this angle will be 120 degree. How? Because these are alternate angles. These are nothing but alternate angles. Okay, these are alternate angles. Now this is very simple now. So this is, if you, let's say if I'm going to say this as A, right? If I'm going to write this as A, so in triangle ASO, the external angle is equal to sum of two internal angles. So external angle is 135. So 135 is equal to 120 plus O plus angle QOS. Okay. So angle QOS is equal to 135 minus 20 is equal to 15 degree. So this is your answer. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want me to conduct specific lectures on any specific mathematics topics or any specific examination, please write down in your comments. I hope you enjoy this video. If you enjoy this video, please hit like and share with your friends. Thank you so much.